Not 10 years.
So that
They thought they can sell TV, right?
Yeah.
Flat panel TV.
yeah.
But this short term.
Yeah, it's very, very short-term thinking, and if you give in to that short-term benefit, then you lose out. I was working for a company in the Netherlands. We were actually supporting Baan ERP software.
Yeah,
Baan,
I know.
Yeah, so it was very big. Baan software, but Baan was actually not doing well. The Baan company was not doing well, and we were just an implementation partner. So we went and started to look for other softwares that we could support. So we got partnership with Ariba, with Broadvision, with SalesLogix, with other partners that we could support and do implementations for, so that we would be less vulnerable for Baan falling over. But there was never any strategic choice for any software that we were supporting. So as a result, Baan fell over. It was the majority of our business, and we did not really develop a very big market in all the other things. As a result, the whole company collapsed. It went from 350 people to 4 in half a year time. So it was really terrible. Then basically the company went over, and the 4 of us, we decided to start a new company. That time a very fundamental decision was made. Okay, we are going to do nothing else but Microsoft Axapta. That's what we're going to do. That's our company going to be. We're going to stick to that. It's going to be long-term vision. That really paid out. The company was sold for 300 million last year. I didn't have
What are they doing?
They are a service provider on Axapta. On Microsoft Dynamics, it's called right now.
What is that?
It's ERP, Microsoft's version of ERP.
Oh. You mean for targeting small company?
No, big companies too.
Big company?
Very big companies actually.
Kind of ERP?
Yes. It's they are really competing with the likes of
SAP?
SAP, yeah.
Really? Based on Microsoft kind of architecture.
Well, actually, Axapta, the original product, was bought, was not Microsoft product at all. That just was branded under the Microsoft product suite. But over the years, they changed the technology and now has become proprietary Microsoft. But that took a number of years before that actually worked. That was actually, to be honest, a little bit to the disappointment of a lot of people who bought a Microsoft product, who thought that they would have like seamless integration with the Microsoft investment into Office software, etc. But it was still a little bit clunky at the beginning, in early years.
This is a good idea, and actually for GAFA, okay, they make a lot of investment for making framework, many kind, and this company just try to involve in one of that Microsoft software, one corner, and because they cannot cover some heavy experience required area might be, so some capability still Japanese company will have involved in Microsoft and Google, Amazon, and so forth, IBM, and for Japanese unique, kind of technology skills. And I just same time I talked with Thursday with IT company, people, and a chance to talk with them, and he said he want to, for what company he's going to propose, overseas company, that he just want to sell his software to overseas company, including Japanese culture, he said. Japanese culture, like
so he's selling the Japan brand. That's he wants to leverage the Japanese image.
He's going to show some exhibition, and he's bringing into some Japanese origami, origami technology. It's kind of super technology Japan has. Do you know that?
No.
Origami.
Yeah, this paper folding.
Yes,
Yeah.
many kind.
Huh.
Many kind. And
But he's selling that, or he's just
no, this
using
is
it
just
as
the
image?
Japanese culture. Very subtly prepared. So overseas people is astonishing, or astounding, astonishing, or
Astonished.
kind of Japanese culture. So sort of things put into the exhibition. And actually he want to sell Japanese skill and IT skill, IT software with Japanese culture, he said.
Yeah, that's a very good idea, because actually, as we will see in the video today, Japan has a very good brand reputation as a country.
So just last week you said, okay, we have Japan brand, but Japanese company
Do not
brand
use
is
it.
very few.
Yeah.
So if you're going to do something for overseas, okay, with Japan brand, it's a good impression for overseas people.
Yeah. I think so.
Right?
Yeah.
So sort of things I just discussed with him, and he was going to do something kind of sort of thing. Really? I recognize this is Japan brand. So, but unfortunately, Japanese companies, this is American company, but Japanese companies, they don't have kind of long range planning, 5 years, 10 years, or white collar people, they don't thinking about 10 years later what they are going to be. Just they are working hard day by day.
Yeah.
The same as the company does, they're the same as workers, white collar workers. They just only much more focus on the year-end profit. And education, training, just only the short-sighted. Same. So why Japanese company cannot build up branding? Because of short-sighted. Short-sighted means they don't follow, just like you said, investment, does not follow big investment.
So they don't make strategic choices. They are more or less inclined to, just like my company before, to go for, okay, we can get some money over here. It looks promising. Let's do that too. They lose their identity. They are kind of like a shop. You can buy anything here. It's like a 100 yen shop. You can buy everything, but you can't really be upmarket if you do everything chuta-hampa. If you do one thing very, very well, like we did with the ERP software, we invested heavily in that skills, those skills.
That's the reason why I'm studying coding and studying deep learning. If you, top executive, some top executive told me, Clyde, you should not study like that. But he's based on short-sighted. I am considered for 5 or 10 years later, and China published the 2025 manufacturing, as you know. They have big 10 industry area. Every area they are focusing on AI. So I just read that book and I was so much impressed. Okay, we Japanese company need to compete against them.
Right. Actually, that is perfect idea of branding China, ne? So they are going to announce this is what we're going to do. So basically, they're already preparing the inroads for all kinds of businesses to benefit from this idea, because now, China is going to invest in that, and they know they're serious because they can actually drive the entire country. That means that by announcing this, by making sure that they are going to do that, and by actually having a reputation that they will follow up in what they say that they will do. So if they are saying that we're going to invest in AI, they're really going to invest in AI. They're really going to make an infrastructure. They're really going to make sure that education will support these kinds of efforts. But this concerted effort, that supports brand building in China. Now, if a country can do it, a company should be able to do it as well.
Yes, that's at this meeting, Chinese company is more suitable to building brand. They, not every company, okay, just maybe some of those, or not majority, I don't think majority, but some of those, they are very keen to consider for 2025, 2035, the more long-range strategic issues